everyone, welcome to another exciting edition of One-on-One with Stephanie. As always, I have a very, very special guest. In fact, she needs no introduction because when I introduce her to you, just her name alone will make you laugh your life away. She is an amazing, talented. I'm actually laughing because I can't complete my introduction about her. I need to stop doing a formal introduction and start talking to you.
Apparently, she just said that my name is funny. I don't know whether I should laugh about that, but Kansiime Anne is not a funny name. Kansiime Anne is Kansiime Anne.
Kansiime Anne.
Kansiime Anne.
I got it.
I didn't know what Kansiime means.
No.
Let me give thanks. So I believe everyone in the world should give thanks. Since my mother gave birth to me.
Oh my goodness. I just feel like this interview should just revolve around you as a person. Who is Kansiime?
Well, Kansiime Anne is fifth born of 6. Both my mother and father are alive. I used to boast that we don't die in my culture, and I think when I boasted, God heard me, and apparently I've lost 3 grandparents in a year, which is sad. But maybe that's a lesson. I don't get to boast about the good things in my life. Just give thanks to God instead of saying, hey God, how do I have all this? So yeah, Kansiime Anne, I'm a graduate of social sciences. Actually went to school, believe it or not, I have a degree in social sciences. But I did that for my parents. Personally, I've always wanted to entertain. If there was a course at university that was bachelor's of entertainment, that's what I would have done. I didn't want to just act, I didn't want to just sing, I didn't want to just dance, because I could do all of them. I dance, I sing, I act. I didn't set out to become a comedian.
Since I got introduced to you, I have been addicted to your videos. You are very talented, and the good thing about it is like very raw and they're very spontaneous. How do you get those jokes put together?
How do I get the jokes put together? Look around. Everything that I do is what usually happens. What happens in a normal life of an African person. That's why it makes you want to go back. Everything I do there's nothing extraordinary. Nothing. Only that I document those things and I act out the stuff that you really miss about home. If it's the domestic violence, the theft, the bribery, how it is at home, public toilets, streets, taxis, you know, the same stuff you miss at home is what I document and bring in the skits. And there's no way you can't love it unless you forget where you come from. But if you remember where you come from, that stuff is going to have you. And I didn't set out to make people laugh.
Is this one you did that got me laughing my eyes out? I know you've done a lot of them, I hope you remember. The one where you went to steal somebody's house, and when you got there, he doesn't have anything for you to steal, and you were so upset.
Kansiime Anne, I'm broke. Yes, and it's a disappointment. We've had something like that. We've had cases where they say someone was robbed, and after being robbed, were caned by the law. But then you wonder, okay, this guy has already robbed me. Why is he beating me? So I think my skit was a question for those people. Why are they beating you? Because you had not much to steal and you wasted their time. But you see, when I set out to act this stuff, I didn't set out to be funny. I was just acting. I liked acting. And the stuff I was acting to be serious is what made people laugh. So I like thinking of myself as an actress, not a comedian.
Okay, that might be somehow
debatable.
Yeah, very debatable.
Highly debatable.
I've not seen any part of you with skits that I would laugh at. They're all really awesome. They're just amazing. How much preparation goes into doing it?
Too much preparation.
So it's not like you just come up and start doing it.
Too much preparation. I have a creative team. Right now there's Kotilda Inapo. She's like the queen of comedy in Uganda. Why do people think I'm the queen of comedy? She's very good with content. Probably during deliverance I get to be more relevant or more appealing to the audience than she's really brilliant. So I have a content team. I have a content team. It has Mukerete, it has Bush, it has Emma Sebachije, it has Kotilda. So I have a team who sit down and be like, what next? What happened this month that we should accomplish? So I can't do that all by myself. There's too much. Then there wasn't too much, so I could do it by myself. But there's too much right now.
Did you ever, when you first started, did you ever think people embraced it as much as they have now?
I didn't even know exactly when they did. Because when I was doing these clips, I was doing it for a show called Minutes. I think, remember the first one, da-da-da-da-da, then the clips come out. And I was being paid a salary, good salary. I was not complaining. A very, very good salary. So for me, it was just do clips, and that's it. And then I got people giving me, like, in a day I had about 250 inboxes of, can we please watch that clip again? But you know, this is stuff you're not entitled to post online because it's not your stuff. You pay the salary, that means you don't own the content. Then I had to beg my bosses, can I please post this on my page? And then they allowed me, and then finally I put it on YouTube. Oh my god, you don't want to know that. Because after posting them on YouTube, I didn't know. It's like I'd had soldiers all over the world. That's why I call them ninjas. That's where the word ninjas came from. So I posted these clips and my ninjas spread the gospel. They spread the gospel, and just like that, I was loved all over the world.
Very loved.
I feel it. I feel it.
Your show in London, the last show you had in Europe, sold out.
No.
They're actually just people back because there was no tickets for them.
That's just London. We've done Malawi. The show was actually the show in Malawi happened 2 days before voting. Joyce Banda was supposed to, you know, flexing with other guys for the presidential position, and she had never gathered a crowd. I gathered that day at the conference center. I gathered a huge crowd, and her questions were, who is that politician? No. She didn't think it was a comedian. She said, who is that politician gathering? And we said, no, actually it's just a Ugandan comedian. Just making people laugh. And that in itself humbled me. Tanzania, it was a sold out show. Every time I sell out, I tell people, Zambia was a show. And you know, it's sold out of, even when you see the pictures, it's clearly nowhere anyone else would start. And then yes, London, Birmingham, Manchester, Luton.
How does that make you feel?
I used to understand the feeling in the beginning. Right now it's confusion. Sometimes you're scared, sometimes you're really scared, and then sometimes you're absolutely scared. So it's scared. You're scared because you're wondering, oh my god, can I keep this? The fear is in you being able to keep that much attention to yourself. So I'm under pressure. That's why I work too much. I get back home and there's no resting time. You've got to do more and more clips to remain more relevant.
You will be relevant. Just talking illuminates you. Like you just, once I walked in here and I saw you, I almost started laughing. I had to hold myself.
It's the clips.
You know, just you, just very talented. This last question I want to ask you, actually told the people I'll be speaking with you today, and they sent me this question. Has anyone been annoyed from any of the jokes you've ever made?
There's always that one. There's a lot of lost sheep in in almost everything. You'll find very many different things that when you're talking about something sensible, there's always someone who refuses to see the sense. So yes, I try to be funny, but there are always those people that fail to get the joke. I've had complaints, people commenting and saying, what a bore. You can't always win the wars, as in, you can't win every argument.
But if you don't win, then it takes away from the actual show.
Exactly, that's what I tell them. I'm like, well, if I enter an argument and I lose it, then it's no longer don't mess with Kansiime, it's mess the hell away with Kansiime, you know? So I've had those people who say, yeah, it's so boring. But I think they should wait for me to fail to win a war. Fail to win a war, then we'll have a problem. I've had those people, but those are the people that encourage you to work hard. Because when I get back home, I want to prove them wrong every other day.
Because the haters make you go far. You have pushed the bar so much. You have pushed it back. Some of the things you say are quite real, very real. How much are you willing to go? How far are you willing to go?
You make it seem like the stuff I do is extreme.
They're not extreme, but they're so real. You know, we Africans, we sometimes...
Then imagine, if you're saying the stuff I do is so real, I just have to be real to remain relevant. So there's so little I have to do. I just have to be real, and you people will find me relevant. It's easy. sell, remain real. The moment you're real, people identify with you, and that's the only thing.
And you know one good thing about your shows is the fact that people go home and they can actually learn something from it. There's one you did, you know, as African girls, there's a certain stage you get to, and the people are bothering to get married. There's that one you did that I'm sure resonated between every African woman who is at that age that is not married. Has anyone walked up to you and said, oh, thank you so much for
No, I got, there's one, there's that where I told the guy, you're not ready to propose. Actually, I proposed that you propose to me. You should propose to me right now. Because I'm ready, you're ready, I don't know what you're waiting for. But then, the one that has really touched people, especially the Kenyan women, because I remember there was even that there was a lot of social media noise about it, was the condom skit. Do you remember the condom skit when my husband was traveling and I told him, you get these condoms, you know, I trust you but I don't trust the women. And when I was about to leave, I was like,
I'll take one.
Wait a minute, yes, give me two in case I'm also take two. But think about it, in this age and era, that's what every woman would like to tell their husband. So why wouldn't you be famous because of such a skit? Because you've spoken out for people who will not speak out for themselves.
Oh my goodness, they are so real. If you haven't actually watched any of her videos, all we're talking about, you need to jump on Facebook, you need to jump on YouTube. If I just Google her name, everything she has done comes up. She is the funniest woman. She's the funniest woman in Africa. Actually, we're going to leave what you're doing right now. I've just been hearing from the grapevine that you're working on some awesome project. Actually something for kids, which I think is a big...
I actually recorded a 9-song for children. Okay.
So you releasing the song?
Yes, so I've actually recorded nine songs for children below about 10. You know, kids these grow too fast, so it's like 10 and below, and I can sing.
You can sing?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Tell me to sing anything.
I will tell you to sing.
It's not the national anthem, it's not that, yes, but I can sing. So I wanted to sing, but I wanted to sing in a place where it's relevant. And right now, the only thing that's not happening for Africa, because we've had the Davidos, P-Squares, Chameleons, Bobby Wines, Bebe Cruz, Eddie Kenzos, you know, do music for adults. But when I was young, we had people doing music for us. We had Baba Black Sheep, we had Monday, but you know, we had rhymes. There's no one doing rhymes for children. Yet, it's how we bring up our children. Because I'm about to have kids. I don't have any kids yet. I hope to have kids. So I'm trying to make a very fertile, fantastic ground for them for when they grow up. So I've recorded an album already. I'm just working on videos. And next year, I think I'll do more of that than making adults laugh. Well, both.
We cannot.
I'll try to do both, but I can't promise. I just know that I'm going to be strongly with the kids, and I'll still make it work. And give it a chance.
Please, everyone, help me and beg her. She has to keep doing.
Oh, and about tomorrow?
Yes.
Do you know what's happening tomorrow?
So we haven't finished yet. She had actually hosted.
Yes, I'm hosting the AMA Awards, Afro-Australian Movie and Music Awards. And I'm hosting them. Hosting means I'm going you are going to be the visitor and I'm going to be welcoming you. That's what it actually means. That you get to visit me and I welcome you. I'll be with Pascal and there'll be the handsome Ramsey. If only he wasn't married. Okay, I'm married. Yes. I was hoping that his wife and my husband will get to know each other as me and him get to know. But
okay, I'll pretend we didn't hear that. I'm not hearing that.
Just pretend you're not hearing.
I'm not hearing that.
So it's going to be a fantastic show. I'm not asking you to be around. It's in your own interest. You better be around. No, you should be around. Because I'm not going to feel sorry and say, oh yeah, don't worry, next time. No, next time it might not be as good as it will be tomorrow. We're going to have a very good time. I'm going to sing, dance, act. I'll do everything to make sure you're very, very entertained. And if I can't make you laugh, fine, I'll walk down to the audience and tickle.
That's the big one. If she can't make you laugh, she'll walk down to the audience and make you laugh. I have been having a chat with the talented. She's actually, in my eyes, the most talented and funniest woman in Africa. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I do appreciate it. As for you, staying here, I've got a chat with Ramsey. Ladies, ready for some eye candy? I've got it all covered.